So now guys, we are seeing that we are in the game layout and we can modify some things in the game layout, and we can see that what are the objects being used in the game layout. So you can click from here. Also you can see the properties of game layout, that is the layout size as it is for 405, 500. So you can see that 400 is this side and 500 is this. Okay, length and height. Okay, so you can see that width and height and 400, 500, and margins being there. Okay, now let's see the objects, how what are the objects being used in that layout. So one of the object being used is background. So you can see that this is the background. This is the background. Okay, this is the background. Let's make it here. Okay, so you can see that the background is here. If you double click on that, you can see that background in zooming. Okay, so this is background. Now you can jump onto bird. You can see the bird is being there, and if you go to the bottom pipe, you can see that bottom pipe is being there. Okay, you can change that. Now you can see the score text. If you click on that score text, you can see 0 is being showing here. Then you have title background. If you see that there is a title background below, that is this in the bottom side, and then we have title background 2, that is somewhat upwards above the title background, this one. And now we have top pipe. There are two pipes, that is bottom pipe and top pipe. Okay, so this is top pipe, and another one is bottom pipe. So these are the 7 objects in the Flappy Bird game. So you can see how the simpler game is. The main part is that not of creating graphics for the game. The main part is creating the game events. And you can see in constructor, if you are working with some of the codings, if you're working with some of the programmings in the game, then you can see that you will require some thousands of lines of code for creating this simpler type of game. But if you are working with drag and drop in constructor, then you can, if you click on game events, then you can see that how small the events are, how small it, it doesn't contain single page. Okay, it is of just a single page. Okay, so now you can see that there are only 7 objects, and you can see if you click on background, you can see the properties for that object. It is on layer 0. Let's see the layers for this game. It's only a 0 because you can change each and every one. Nothing is being logged here. If you click on locking, and you cannot be able to change anyone. Let's unlock that. So there is a background. You can see the property. You can click on board, bottom pipe, score text. You can see each and every uh, property for that. Let's see the bird and see the behavior for that, because the main player here is bird. So if you click on bird, you can see soon that, and if you go and the top left side, that is properties pan, and you go bottom, you can see the platform. The property here is behavior here is platform. Then we have maximum speed 0, acceleration 300, deceleration 1500, and then jump span 0, and gravity max speed. So we have to add some behaviors to that, and this is the only behavior to the player. Now we have pipe. We haven't any behavior yet. Title background, nothing. Title nothing. Score text, nothing. You can change the text from here. You can change it to score and hit enter, but let it remain to 0. Enter. Yes, I will want to tell you that if you want to change the color for the text, you can change that as well. If I want it to blue, I can change that by changing it from here, the color panel. And if I want to change the fonts style of the text, I can change that as well. You can do that if you click on this for the three dots, then you can change that. I can change it to comic, so you can click that, bold, and make it to 48. Okay, so you can see it as 48, and let's make it as yellow. Let's do that. And if you run the game, you can see those behaviors that we have applied in the text. So now you can see that it's overwhelming. Okay, so text here which is showing it is overwhelming because as we are playing, our um, numbers are being increasing, that is score is being increasing, and we have a less amount of space. If you increase that space, then it will be easier for uh, the game to display. No, the problem is that it is on the left hand side, that's the problem. Because if you go this way, you can see that horizontal alignment is left. Let's make it as center, and if you go to the that vertical alignment, like make it to the center, and make it this way. Now it will look good, I think. Yes, the problem is that uh, let's make it large. Now I think the problem will be solved out. I think we have to make it smaller. Let's make it small. We have created so large, so let's make it small. Let's do that to 28. Now it will look good. Click on text, school text. Okay, click on school text again. Cancel that and make it somewhat upwards. And now run that. Let's run that again. So yes, it is not overwhelming. It is good, I think. We are saying it looks overwhelming, but it is not. If you see, if you play, then you will not find it as overwhelming. So now we have 0 score. If you create, you will find it good. Oh, so now it's look good. So you can create that, and this is the only thing that I have to tell you about the game and simple things with that. So now let's stop that video.